Hello, my name is Jakub Duch and I'm in charge of marketing and DevOps for Allied Telesis. Welcome to our virtual booth, and I hope you enjoyed what you see in our space here. We will talk about our products offering, who we are, and about how to network smarter. Allied Telesis is a Japanese company, a holding group listed on Tokyo Stock Exchange, specializing in producing network equipment and software and services related to networking. We are a 34 years old company, which puts us in the most oldest companies in networking business. About $260 million in annual global revenue, 1,600 employees throughout the globe, and growth in 2019 of 20%. We have a global setup of sales and services organizations, starting from Japan being the headquarters for Allied Telesis, through North America, EMEA, and APAC. We also own our own product facilities, which is really important because we control the quality of our products by ourselves. We focus on end-to-end networking solution, which means we are reliable, high performance, flexible, and secure. If you look at our product portfolio, you'll see that there's lots of products in our lineup. We have switching starting from unmanaged to managed switches, distribution and core industrial grade switches, but also routers and wireless solutions, which all operate on one operating system, Allied Plus. And that's a big strength of ours because you can build very reliable solution on one single OS platform. We also have media converters and network adapters. If you use, top tier computers with fiber interface, there is a big chance you'll be using our NIC cards there. We also have network management platform, Vista Manager, which visualizes the network for you, but also lets you control the network through a nice graphical interface. It also controls the network in terms of management with our AMF platform. AMF stands for Autonomous Management, and allows you to automate the processes of management in network very easily. And also Autonomous Wave Control, which is the Wi-Fi controller built into that management platform. We also have a security controller, which I'll be talking about later on because it's a fantastic third-party integration of this function that enhances the security of the infrastructure. And we also have broad line of support and services with on-site services, Net.Monitor, for instance, which is also a network management and monitoring service, and Net.Cover, which is a hardware replacement service, and Net.Campus, which is a training suite. Now I want to talk about something quite interesting. We have a technology that is very unique on the market called single channel or channel blanket. This is a technology that's very useful in an environment where you need very low latency and no roaming kind of connectivity. If you look at, for instance, at manufacturing, where you have robots roaming through the factory floor, or a need of low latency communication between the factory line equipment and the access point, this is the technology you go for. So no roaming and fast and reliable communication, very low latency. It's very unique. Since all access points operate on single channel, there is no roaming between them. That's why we can have a seamless communication. Now we also have a great new Wi-Fi 6 product, which delivers you high performance and ability to connect simultaneously large number of users with high performance. So this is how single channel and Wi-Fi 6 compare, which means single channel is good where you don't have a huge demand on speed, but require stability and quick, low latency performance versus larger and more dense access to the access points by the larger number of people at the same time. We also partnered with Purple, which enhances our hotspot analytics and automation features. If you're interested in that, please talk to our guys in our virtual booth for more information. Now, if you look at networking these days, the infrastructure becomes more and more complex, and it's hard to manage it in given SLAs. There's so many devices connecting today to the internet, and network became so much important as water or electricity to us that we have to have means to reduce this complexity and make network management easier. This is why Untitled focuses on infrastructure automation with autonomous management framework and autonomous wave control. So wired network automation, but also wireless infrastructure reliability with the next generation virtual chassis stacking with long distance stacking. So you can back up sites across the globe, basically, if you have a good connectivity, and make the sites redundant. Or ring protocols, which are very sturdy and reliable, providing 50 milliseconds of failover times. And also infrastructure security. I don't have to mention how security is important these days. And it's sometimes hard to cover all the devices in your network, and I'm explaining later why and what's the scenario there. Automizing network operations is really important. With Untitled management framework, autonomous management framework, you can cut costs by up to 80% on the network management. So deployment costs are quite expensive. We can cut these costs to 1/3. On the operating cost side, we can cut the costs to 1/5 of the expected cost. So 80% reduction in operating costs over 5 years. That's great, isn't it? If we look at simple example, we have 40 nodes where we have to add VLANs. In traditional system, you would use 7.5 minutes per node to configure. This means 40 nodes times 7.5 minutes gives you 5 hours of your engineer's time to deploy new service. Now, if you look at AMF system, you will look at only 1.5 minutes per node, which means only 1 hour of your engineer's time to configure 40 devices. And that's great time saving. We have experienced so much deployment speed up with our customers using AMF. Now, talking about security, because you hear probably every day about cyber attacks, security attacks, and threats, and losses also that companies are incurring due to hacking. It's very important to secure your infrastructure at the endpoint level. We are partnering with the best of the best in terms of cybersecurity. Palo Alto, Barracuda, SonicWall, and many others, more than 30 global leaders in security space, cybersecurity space, work with Untitled today. So we are bridging the gap between the networking layer and the software layer, meaning if there is a threat in the network, the specialized cybersecurity engine will let us know, and we will take action on the access of the network. And that's great because you can secure many devices and isolate them before they cause damage to your network. So how does it work? We have to block threat from the inside, but also from the outside. Let's say we have somebody inputting a USB to the computer with some file that causes a potential threat. It's discovered by the UTM engine, and our Vista Manager and AMF-SEC, the security engine, is informed about it, and through a network, either to the access point or wired switch, the information goes, and the threat is isolated. Until it's not healed, it won't get back to the production network. Let's look at IT-OT integration. In operational technology, it's very important to look at technologies as such as Modbus or Profinet. This is mainly on our industrial Ethernet switching portfolio. Very important. These switches are great because they also support the isolation on the access side, so we can protect factory floor from viruses and malware. If you look at legacy OT devices, you'll find out that there is lots of equipment, for instance, on the factory floor again, where you have old operating systems, where people run even sometimes Windows 2000 or Windows XP, Windows 7, Vista. Devices that cannot support any agents for security software available these days. So they are vulnerable. There is no updates for these OS systems, and there is lots of equipment that has to use it. And this equipment runs sometimes for another 10 years. So how do we deal with it? We implement agentless security with AMF-SEC. This means we will be able to isolate those old operating system devices from the network whenever the threat is discovered. And this is a very unique solution from our side. If you need more information, please contact me directly or talk to staff in our booth. Thank you. Have a great day. I hope you'll enjoy the show.
Computer networks have a major impact on our lives in modern society. By connecting to a network, a variety of information travels, supporting things, situations, and people. Since 1987, we have developed and marketed reliable network products globally. Now we offer one seamless solution for networks. In the healthcare industry, doctors and nurses can access patient data anywhere in a facility and stay informed about the patient's status. In an educational institution, students and teachers have easy access to large amounts of data, which makes it possible to conduct classes more easily. Companies can efficiently use secure, reliable networks to meet all business needs. We have network products, solutions, and support services as our three business areas. We provide reliable products such as network switches, wireless LAN access points, and routers. Our factory in Asia achieves excellent cost performance while maintaining Japanese quality by thorough quality control. In addition, we are developing in the area where the latest technology is concentrated and providing customers with the best network products. Allied Telesis works in conjunction with partners' products to achieve value-added network solutions, such as security measures that autonomously defend against unauthorized access. By utilizing our knowledge and management experiences, we strive to support the maximum stability of our customers' systems. We offer reliability, security, and peace of mind to our clients In the near future, more comfortable and stable networks will be required. Allied Telesis continues to challenge the next generation of technology and develop products that create new possibilities. Network smarter. Allied Telesis.